Okay, Japan travelers, I'm really excited for our trip with Miyu to Japan. And we are going to talk about how you can get there, arrive there comfortably. So, we've asked you to order a Gertie ball to take with you to help you stay comfortable on your trip. You can order it from Small World Toys or on Amazon. They cost about $10. And this is an 8 or 9 inch diameter ball. Okay. You take the ball when you get it, and when you're getting ready to go on your travels, you may blow it up just a little bit. So a lot of times people overinflate them. You don't have to inflate it much. You can completely deflate it while you're traveling and put it in your purse, your carry-on luggage. Make sure it's in your carry-on luggage. And then when you get on the plane or even in your car, you can put it behind your back and you can massage yourself. You can roll back and forth. Invite ease along the length of the spine. And it feels good. You can move the ball up and down, inflate it a little more if you like at your lumbar curve, put it up at the base of your neck, let your head rest back, roll the head, or you can bring it in and place it underneath your sit bones. It'll help you lift the back of the buttocks up if you're in a seat that buckets you back. Remember, this position of a spine curled back like this is really unhealthy for your lumbar vertebrae. It brings the front of the vertebrae close together, opens the back of the vertebrae wide away from each other, and it pushes the jelly filling of your discs out towards the back, which can cause bulging discs or even hemorrhaging discs if you're in that position too much. So we bring the ball in under our buttocks so that we can again move a little bit, but it also supports the lift of the buttocks and the neutral lumbar curve. And then again, we can stay mobile. I can't stress enough to my students how important it is to keep yourself in gentle movement, to keep the tissue hydrating. We want hydrated tissue even when we're flying long distances. So this allows us to rock gently in our seat, to keep a little fluid motion going during different parts of our trip. And then, since we're going to be on our flights a long time from the States over to Japan, you can blow your ball up a little more, place it against your window seat or your neighbor's shoulder, put a blanket or a scarf over it, and just use it as a pillow. All right, when you arrive and you've gotten to your hotel room, you can blow up the ball. I'll just pick up the blown up ball, and you can take it to the wall. Now I'm going to be leaning against a window here. I don't recommend doing that. I would only do it against a solid wall. But again, you can just massage your back. Then you can also root your feet, bring the ball up between your shoulder blades, root your tailbone, lengthen your spine, and roll the back over it. Let the arms open, palms up, thumbs back. The head of the arm bones come back, and you breathe into the front chest. Let your spine unfold and lengthen, rooting your feet, lengthen up the sleeve of the spine. And then release. You could turn around and bring the ball to the front of your chest. Bring your hands to the wall and inhale. Roll the ball upward and come into a cobra against the wall, isometrically drawing your hands down and broadening across your shoulder girdle. Feels good. You can also use it as a massaging device, and you could even massage into sore tissue right against the wall. You can do that same kind of massaging on the floor. So in Japan, we'll use this as a massage tool. We'll also use it as a bolster. So I may lay on it and just, stretch over it on my side. I may roll onto my forearms and bring my belly on it if I feel like I've gotten a little bit constipated. I want to get the contents of my intestines moving a little bit. Just massage the belly, perhaps rock slightly back and forth. Don't put too much pressure on your belly, and don't do it if it doesn't feel good. But it may help you. See, it just made me burp. It may help you get the contents of your inside's moving. You can also bring it back behind you. Some of you may want a pillow behind that. And you can roll yourself onto the ball and massage the back. Oh, that feels so good. And then you could come up to where you're comfortable, traction your head, and perhaps come on over to a back bend. You can use a pillow. We want to keep the cervical spine long in the back. We don't want to jet the chin way high and shorten the back of the neck. And perhaps rest your arms open. Breathe into your heart center. Expand your chest. Oh, just imagine doing this in our little Zendo in Japan. One afternoon or evening after you've taken in Kyoto, taken in the sights and the smells, the people, the beauty. And then we'll get up and go on for our next day. So I think this will be a really nice tool for you. Make sure you take it in your carry-on so that you have it at the beginning of your trip. Experiment with it and let me know how it feels. All right, take good care and see you in Japan.